Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to get into RM and an engagement that happened on a video call. It was very cute. I also want to get into Jennie from Blackpink talking about how she feels about the members. So hater or not, make sure you're subscribed with the notification bell on. Grab your dumpling, tea spilling mug merch, and let's get into it. The first thing that I wanted to address today is what happened with RM and a cute interaction that has gotten the fandom fangirling. And I gotta say, I'm a bit jelly right now that this happened, but I'm happy to ring in the wedding bells. So if you aren't aware, BTS hosts special ARMY events every few months or so, and if you're lucky and keep up with the fandom, you could even be chosen to be a part of these events. A lot of these things are given first to the BTS fan club first, and people from there have first pick at events that will happen and even first pick at concert tickets. But to be honest, having first pick or being in the fan club does not guarantee that without effort you get these things. It's still BTS after all, and this is one of the main reasons the ARMY loves BTS so much. They see how much BTS makes an effort to acknowledge and be a part of the fandom too. Like it's not just a one-way relationship. Back in the summer of 2021, BTS held an event on Zoom and it was like a fan meet event. And if you aren't aware, fan meets nowadays are done through video call. It's either with like 50 people on screen at one time and you try to talk and get to know them all rather than doing it one by one. But of course, if it's done one by one, then you need to have a much more time and it's going to limit the amount of people they can actually see and actually interact with. So BTS had 2 hours. In these 2 hours, if they met people one-on-one for at least 5 minutes, they'd only meet 24 people. But instead, they allowed 50 people on a Zoom call at once and rotated everyone every 20 minutes. So they were able to get in 200 people. BTS was in their PJs and it was such an awesome situation to see. Now, an apparent ARMY was ready to sit there and risk it all. She was like, I don't care who sees and who knows, I am making my voice heard. She apparently made a big banner or something and Jimin actually noticed it and then read it out loud and said, Namjoon, let's get married. RM being the leader and such, and BTS being BTS, of course this is not the first time they have ever gotten proposed to, and people risking their lives to propose to the members. It's not really a risk, but I'm just saying. From a previous fan meet back before the pandemic times, the fan meet back then were on like a huge long table and the members sat there one by one. You got to go up to each member and have a moment with them. There was one girl who actually brought RM a ring that was more of a bracelet, and someone got to snap a photo of RM's reaction to this big ring. Obviously it wasn't a real diamond, but it was a symbol of love that this ARMY would give to RM if they were to actually get married. And girl, you need something much bigger. You need a diamond that you haul in with a U-Haul truck. The moment you get on that stage and meet RM, you should start waving that U-Haul truck and get RM to see that massive diamond. There's other moments during live streams where the members will read "Marry Me," and this is usually done by Taeyang, as the moment he opens the stream and looks at the comments, he goes ahead and looks for the "Married Me" comments, which is hilarious. And while people like Jin and maybe even Taeyang have sometimes playfully rejected ARMY's proposals in love, RM has never actually ever officially said no. He once responded saying that he needs to see his mother first to of course approve the marriage first. I wonder how protective RM's mother is, or if she's the type to reject everyone because no one is good enough for her son. Now, back to the Zoom call fan meet. Of course, RM heard the proposal after Jimin read it and probably saw it himself too, but maybe was too shy about reading it out and addressing it. But when Jimin read it, RM replied, okay, as in he would get married. I do believe this is legally binding. Now they have to go forward with said wedding and someone needs to buy a ring. Maybe this previous girl from the old fan meet can lend her big ring to this new Zoom girl. All jokes, of course, but I absolutely love these interactions and the fact that the boys never take these things too seriously and know that ARMY is all about having fun and teasing the boys. There's obviously a lot of drama and bad stuff that happens within the fandom, but I think we often all forget how loving, strong, and funny the fandom actually is. If you look at things like fan edits and just what a lot of ARMYs do, you'll be able to see that. The fandom is not just 13-year-old girls, but of course if you are a 13-year-old girl, the fandom welcomes you. But the fandom exists outside of any age bracket, and I've seen people who think that they're too old to like BTS, which you never are, ranging from retired people from 60 years old to 80. And then we have people in their 20s and 30s who are nurses and doctors. All of these people, by the way, want to marry BTS. Obviously, we don't know what this particular girl in the Zoom call looks like because the call and stream was never set to the audience, but we only got to see the boys, and this is probably for the best, as if we don't know who the audience members are, they can't get hate. There is no doubt going to be some awful people that would decide to drop awful comments and hate toward the girl that proposed if they knew who she was, which is why proposing to them is risking your life. I stand by that. We haven't heard too much from the guys. I'm happy and sad at the same time. I want them to be happy and enjoying their lives, but I also want to see them and get more content from them. This is a weird career and an untraditional one, so a lot of the stuff we don't understand. It can very much seem like making a video or making music or even doing an interview is a fun thing, and while it can be fun, the purpose is to look fun for the audience, but it's not them actually having fun. They have probably only slept for 4 hours and really stressed and all that just to make the show. It can definitely appear like they're just catching up with us or chatting, but the effort that needs to go behind it is huge, and this is why I know them doing anything is probably stressful, but I do want to see them more. I love how the members all love each other and their chemistry in a live show and their chemistry during an interview. It was very fun to see how lately a lot of girl and boy groups seem to have much more natural chemistry on shows. It seems like the companies do a great job at picking people to be together lately. Groups and a lot of groups in K-pop have had so many issues with members wanting to be around each other and liking each other. Oftentimes, or often enough, the members after their contract ends will choose not to renew and go solo, mainly due to the fact that they don't like the members there. This is why choosing them is so important. Obviously, as a group grows and gets really big, you don't want them to just leave. You would probably like them to renew their contract and continue. In Blackpink, we got a moment where Jennie talked about her feelings towards her members and what she thinks of them. We as Blinks know that Jennie loves the members, but we want to see how much and specifically see how the other members' personalities might be off camera. And we definitely got a chance to see that. For some reason, we all very quickly acknowledged and just accepted the fact that celebrities are all mean and that they are going to be entirely different off camera. Like, people are so shocked that you say, oh my god, you're the same off camera. When in reality, it's very, very few celebrities that actually act completely different off camera, because not many celebrities reach the point where they are even allowed to feel like they are better than everyone. Jennie did an interview for Elle Korea. It was in Korean, but there were subtitles in English. This was on January 21st, and it was posted on Elle Korea magazine YouTube channel. This was a segment where she had to describe things with emojis, and it's a fun segment. You can definitely tell a lot about a situation or a person based off of pictures that is used to describe them. Jennie described her and Rosé as people who are very soft for each other, like almost cute and cuddly. She did that with the smiley heart emoji, and I imagine they just hug all the time. And then Jennie and Jisoo are more calm and chill, and this is why Jennie used a smiling sunglass face to describe Jisoo. It probably means Jisoo can be someone who is good at calming the other members down when they get upset. I don't know, just a guess. Jennie then described Lisa with a party or birthday emoji. This probably means because when you're with Lisa, it's a party. Lisa is no doubt someone who lights up a room and is the center of attention at a party. Or it could just mean she's always high energy and fun to be around. Jennie also said that she would describe Lisa as a party emoji lately. So maybe Lisa has a cool party vibe lately. It's fun to think that Lisa kind of broke out of her shell and really enjoyed her life, and especially life in America. I know she's back in Korea now, but I meant when she was in America. I can't wait to see more of either of the members and see more of their new music and comeback. I am waiting. I won't say patiently because I am not. I'm very anxious and excited and hopeful to see more. I must see more. I need a prayer circle. More BTS and Blackpink content. BTS and Blackpink get married to me. Let me know what you think, and if you want to see more K-pop reaction videos, go to my Patreon, link below. I can't post them here due to copyright, but you can get all sorts of reaction videos and requests. It's a great way to support the channel even more if you would like to. Thank you so much for this lovely comment right here. I love you so much. There will be some videos that will pop up on screen at the end of this video, so click on one of those and I'll see you over there. Bye.